Welcome, I'm Mayor Westmoreland, and today we have with us Aaron Sanborn, our Economic Development Director. Welcome, thank you for being with us.
It's good to be here, Mayor.
So can you give us an update on what's happening in the world of economic development here in Eagle Mountain?
You know, it's a constant story, but there's a lot, going on when it comes to economic development here in the city. It's exciting. This has been a period of a lot of really amazing things happening for the city. And residents, as they drive through, I'm sure they've seen a lot of new buildings going up, from the Dollar Tree. You have AutoZone just opened up recently, and then you start seeing Cascade Collision and 7-Eleven going up. There's just a lot of activity up in the ranches, down here in City Center. It's amazing to see how many buildings are going up, really all within the kind of the same time period. That's really fun to see, and a lot of great things coming into the city.
Speaking of the ranches area, I think it's worth noting, even though we don't have any brands to mention just yet, that some restaurants coming to that area is in the works. So
yeah, absolutely. There's a lot going on kind of in the backgrounds that we're talking with landowners and developers, trying to get people here, but certainly it's always on top of our mind is bringing amenities, services, and brands that the residents that want here.
Now let's talk about City Center. So what's happening with Macy's and that whole project?
It's certainly been exciting. Macy's has been going vertical for the past couple of weeks. They have a lot going on their site, dirt moving around everywhere, and it's certainly thrilling to see the blocks going up. They have a couple of other pad sites that have already been approved by City Council that are working their way through the process, and we'll start to see those go up soon. A couple of restaurants in that area. There's a Maverick gas station, America First Credit Union, and a lot of things kind of going on in that area. A lot of attention being paid towards that area, which has been really great to see, and really a testament to kind of the activity that we're seeing here in the south part of the town.
And just in case our viewers are interested, the official name of that is Marketplace at Eagle Mountain Town Center.
Absolutely.
So, all right, what else is happening that we should talk about?
Well, certainly, it's been well talked about over the last little bit, but excited that Google has decided to purchase property here in City Center next door to Facebook, and really a testament to this area's ability to support really great projects and bring a lot of really important investment to this community as well.
Now, I know people are going to ask, do we have a timeline from Google yet?
Unfortunately, we don't. We wish that we had a definitive timeline. We know that they're anxious to move forward, just like we're anxious for them to start moving forward as well. And as those plans kind of work their way through the process, and as soon as we understand their plans, then we'll make sure that the residents are aware of those, and that will just kind of, again, really go to help further a lot of the great retail expansion that we're seeing here in the city.
Can you review for us in a brief manner the positive impact Facebook and Google being here make? Why the data centers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great question. It may not be one that people automatically think of when they think of economic development, but those kind of projects are really great because, one, they bring in a lot of infrastructure that we wouldn't be able to pay for otherwise. They bring in that to support the entire city. It's not just for those businesses, but it really helps our entire infrastructure network, and that just brings additional businesses as well that come in. They bring in daytime population, and that's really apparent right now when it comes to the construction phase, with how many workers are there, nonstop, day in, day out. But even once they're operational, there's still more people working here than there were before. And when we talk to retailers, they want to know, okay, who's here during the day? How many people are realistically going to be looking for a place to go eat or a place to pick up dry cleaning on their way home from work? And those kind of businesses like Google, like Facebook, they're very important to our overall economic development strategy, so that we can have that daytime population and we can have the services to be able to support that population.
Yeah, to bring in those restaurants, to bring in those service industries that make it more convenient to live here, and so we're not driving so far.
Yeah.
Aaron, talk to us a little bit more about planning for economic development. What is in the works there? Is there anything that the residents can become involved with? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when it comes to our plans for economic development, we're never just satisfied with where we are now or where we were. We want to be looking forward to the future so that we're not missing out on any opportunities that could come our way. We are in the process right now of getting ready to redo our economic development master plan, to overhaul the entire thing and figure out, okay, where do we go from here? What's the next step in our development? And that process involves a lot of stakeholders. It involves elected officials, it involves the Chamber of Commerce, obviously it involves staff here, but also it involves the public. We want to get their input to know what kind of jobs they want in this area, what kind of businesses would be beneficial for them, what kind of services to support those businesses. All those things are really important for us to get the public's input on, to make sure that we are bringing in the kind of businesses that are going to create the community that our residents want to live in. And that process is just starting right now, and over the next months to come, there will be opportunities for the public to be able to weigh in on a lot of these things to really help guide our efforts as we move forward to kind of the next phase of our economic development efforts.
So can we anticipate that sometime early next year?
That is our plan, is that that process will start really early next year and go for as long as we need, really, to make sure that this plan is what we need it to be.
All right, well, we will look forward to that.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much, Aaron. It's always a pleasure getting an update. And thank you for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon.